quick 12-minute calisthenics routine on a JumpSport, and I wanted to do it with you live. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a 2-minute warm-up, a 2-minute cool down, and 8 minutes of calisthenics. We're going to do 4 moves twice through. I am using a JumpSport today, and the reason is because it has this wide handlebar on it that's very firm and supportive, and so that's what I recommend having for this routine. If you're using a cellar size rebounder or a different rebounder, just make sure that you feel fully supported with the handlebar, because we're going to be doing moves like push-ups here and pull-ups like this, okay? So you need to have a nice wide bar. I'm going to go ahead and adjust my camera here, and then you need to make sure that the handlebar doesn't move too much, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna do a quick 12-minute routine, all right? This is gonna be so much fun, and you need to go at your own pace, and you need to make sure to nose breathe through the entire workout, okay? Make sure this is nice and straight and perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with health pumping. And so just easy, breezy jumping. And I do like to have a nice, good posture here. So I'm gonna lift my chest up, and I'm going to put my arms by my, like right here, wide stance on my handlebar, so that I can get a light squeeze in my arms and my back. And then I'm gonna pull my pelvic floor in, and I'm gonna start nose breathing. And we've got 30 more seconds, and then we're gonna do our first move, which is gonna be squats. Squats are gonna be our warm-up move. And what I'm gonna ask of you is to do as many squats as you can with mid bounces in between squats. And so you're gonna be breathing through your nose. And when your heart rate starts to get uncomfortably high, do more health bounces in between. 3, 2, 1. So I'll show you what I mean. So we're gonna squat, and we're gonna do a couple of health bounces. We're gonna squat, health bounce. So you can go ahead and do as many squats as you desire, and nose breathe. And then if you start to feel like you're working too hard, then I'm gonna turn to the side to make sure that I'm not peeping anything. Then you need to do more health bounces. Catch your heart rate, and then come back to your squats. I really like to have good posture here, so I stand up tall, and I use my handlebar to keep me straight up and down. Again, I don't want you mouth breathing. I don't want you working too hard. So take more breaks if your heart rate gets too high. The next move we're gonna do is push-ups. So we're just gonna lean over and do easy push-ups here. And then with a nice wide positioning on our handlebar. And then we're just gonna pump easy in the push-up position. Now pull that pelvic floor in, so your core is nice and stable, and then just push up gently and work your chest muscles, your biceps, your triceps, your deltoids, even your lats are engaged. And if at any time your arms need a break, just throw in some health pumps and then get back to your push-ups. If you want to force your nose breathing a little bit more, then just breathe a little louder. And that way you're sure to get the oxygen that you need to all of your muscles that you're activating. Perfect. The next move we're gonna do is lunges. So let's go ahead and start our lunges. I'm gonna scoot forward here. So lunges, we're gonna have a wide stance, and we're gonna step off the back and bring our knee down. And then we're gonna step off with the other leg, and we're just gonna stay balanced here. So it's an easy breezy lunge with the support of the handlebar. And then if your heart rate gets too high, then just throw in some health pumps, and just do as many as you're comfortable with. We like to stay in the green-yellow zones with our heart training. So fat burn zone, cardio zone, but not the high intensity cardio zone. So take rest when needed. The next move we're gonna do is pull-ups. So we're gonna sit on our bums and pull up. 3, 2, 1. So go ahead and sit on your rebounder and do your pull-ups. So you can make these as hard or as easy as you want. Just pull up and make sure that you feel the pull-ups happening in your back and your lats. And try to bring your shoulders down and engage your biceps, your triceps. And then at any time you need rest, just stop pulling up, give yourself some bounces, and then get back to it. See if you can pull your pelvic floor in. And also keep nose breathing, staying relaxed in your face muscles. Perfect. And we're gonna get back up and do some more squats in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and get back up to your squats. And then make them easy for yourself. Perfect. So if you're really fit, you're just continuing to squat for the whole minute. And if you need to keep working on your fitness, then just have more health pumps in between squats. Just watch your heart rate. Your heart rate will guide you. And then focus on symmetry with every squat. You might be thinking these are cheater squats, but I like these kinds of squats, so this is what I'm training today. Nice supported squatting. We're gonna do push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Get push-upping here. And then make this as easy or as difficult as you'd like. So if you slow your movements down and you push with more intensity, then you'll work harder and then take breaks as needed. Pull your pelvic floor in and keep nose breathing. I love health bounces in between because then that pumps out any lactic acid buildup and gets me back to feeling fresh. 5, 4, lunges, 2, 1. So lunges, we're gonna step off the back, keeping the support of our handlebar, no problem. And the farther we go down into our lunge, the more we have to pull ourselves up with our supporting leg here. And then you can also use your hands minimally here to pull yourself back up, and that will require more muscle activation. And then health pump in between if your heart rate starts to get too high. Pull your pelvic floor in. Keep your face muscles relaxed. Pull-ups in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and sit down in your rebounder. Start doing your pull-ups. Nothing too strenuous. Just putting ourselves in the pull-up motion and noticing that our form alone is activating the muscles and keeping us in the fun, comfortable zone. We're able to continue pulling in our pelvic floor, keeping our face muscles relaxed. And then if we want to make it harder, we just slow the movement down, putting more resistance against our muscles. more activation, more oxygen demand, more heart pumping. All right, go ahead and stand up. Let's do some, did we do our squats, push-ups, and then lunges? Did I forget push-ups before? I think I missed something here, so let's just do some squats just to finish us off strong. Really good balance here is key. So stay balanced. Stay in good form. Hold your pelvic floor in. Ten more seconds. Keep your heart rate in the fun, comfortable zone. 3, 2, 1. Now gentle twist and just relax your body and jump instead. Thanks so much for joining me. I was practicing those calisthenics this morning and they were so much fun. I couldn't help myself. I had to come on here and go live, but I am gonna make a more official routine for this workout, a more official video. So I probably won't save this one, but for those of you that joined me, thank you so much for joining me. It was so much fun. Stephanie's gonna go live in about 5 minutes, a little bit more than about 10 minutes. She's gonna go live in our memberships. She's gonna start with our 60-minute workout that we do 6 days a week, and then she'll do our 30-minute workout that we do 6 days a week. And we like to keep it fresh, new styles, new workouts every day so that we are constantly stimulated physically, mentally, emotionally, so we stay consistent, which is so easy to do when we jump instead. I love to picture the fittest person on the planet, and that person gets up and does their training every morning without fail, with a day off a week. And then for the rest of the day, this person has the energy and the strength and the flexibility to do anything they want to do, because there's so many fun things that we can do in life. There's so many cool sports, there's so many cool hobbies. And so if we have the joint strength and the muscle strength to do these things, then we can do them. And then we need to focus on hydration, nutrition, sleep, and keeping the mind calm. And the way that we keep the mind calm is we come into the present moment as often as we can and realize that if we mimic, I saw this reel on YouTube, if we mimic animals where they might have a thought for a moment and then in the very next moment, they're like on to the next thought because they let it go and move on. If we do the same thing with thoughts that don't serve us and we just move on and let it go and we get into the next moment, we can relieve 75% of the stress that we have in life. There are thoughts that are important that we need to work on, meaning thoughts come in and they are serving the purpose of running our lives, whether we have responsibilities at home or at work or with ourselves. So those thoughts need to be addressed and attended to, but a lot of other thoughts, they just need to be let go. And that right there can keep our mind calm. So that's all that I have for this workout. Thanks so much again for joining me. I'm gonna make a more official video, and then you can do this workout again and again. And if you do it on a Cellerciser, then just make sure you've got that wide handlebar, or you stay really safe with the narrow handlebar, okay? Because you know we typically jump on a Cellerciser rebounder, but the JumpSport has that big wide handlebar that we love. So anyway, okay, trophies. I will see you in the next workout. Okay, take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.